everyone. It's Rambling Hour with Lisa, season 20, episode 7, coming to you live from the kitchen again, because we are going to do some Christmas stuff. So I saw that my mom just messaged me. Mom, sorry it took me so long to go live. We are checking my sound and see what Mom said. Oh, not now. It's asking me for my phone number. She said bye, but not sure what that's about. Just telling her I'm on live now, and then I will be with you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you a little bit. No, you guys are fine. I'll just move my chair to the center. I got stuff on the floor there. Okay, so first things first, in the kitchen, got our soapy water ready for dishes and for washing my hands. Even though my hair looks gorgeous because I showered, we're in the kitchen, so we're gonna put it up. Hair elastic, maybe just in a pony would be fine. What do you guys think? Or should I put it in a loose thing like this? So glasses on my head so I know where they are. Antlers on my head so I know where they are. And wash the hands. Oh, yeah, and a towel to dry my hands, and let's get going. So I know I told you guys that I made the salted dough ornaments last Sunday. We made those together, but and we're going to paint them this week, but we're going to make some other things first, and then we'll paint those at the end. It says slow connection on there. I wonder if I should shut off my internet. I think I will. All right, let me take off my antlers to put my... And I'm going to tilt you guys... Oh, my glasses are caught now. This is the fun of me. Okay, I'm going to tilt you guys up too because I'm going to be standing for a lot of this, and I see that my head is cut off. Bring you in closer maybe? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to be doing... The first thing I'm doing is at the mixer and the cooker, so... You guys will have to be in closer to me. Okay. So, sorry, just give me a second. There you go. Wash my hands again. I'll probably have to wash my hands. I'm going to be breaking eggs right away, so I'll have to wash my hands from those dirty eggs. Oh, I have so much fun for you guys today. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. Let's bring you in until... If I bring you in, I might... Do I need to tilt you up? Let's see where my head ends up. So I'm going to tuck in my chair over here so it's not in the way. We should be okay. I'm going to be working right here at the mixer and up here at the cooker. So we should... Although I need to get in there to get a pan. Pot pan. Let me do that first. I'm just going to... push the table a little bit to get a pot. Oh, actually, let's do this first. Oh, I've got so many things to do. How many things can we do in a day? Let's do a simmer pot first. Okay, I haven't used potpourri or simmer pots or anything for so many years, and I'm excited to do this one. And my wonderful husband got me some cranberries. Unfortunately, we were only able to get frozen cranberries, which still works. But I'm going to grab a few of those. So I'm just going to put a few frozen cranberries in here. And then I'm going to put that back in the freezer because I want them to stay frozen. Remind me to put a twist tie or something on that too so they don't spill in the drawer. Okay. So I've got... Now, for simmer pots, you can use different things. This is a RHwL... Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl Diamond Snyder says, hi, Lisa. I am making a RHwL simmer pot. So I put some cranberries in there. Now, again, there's pros and cons to living in the UK versus Canada. I miss the snow, and I miss my traditional winters and snow at Christmas and all that stuff, but most of the world doesn't have snow at Christmas. But something that's a positive being here is fresh herbs out of the garden, the ones that are perennials, even in December. So I got oregano, thyme, oregano, and rosemary that I just picked out of the garden today. I'm going to put a few sprigs of the, I'm going to use the older stuff. I cut off a bigger, where is it? A bigger, more, yeah, some of the stemmier ones, if I can figure out which ones. The stemmier ones right here. I'm going to use those in my simmer pot instead of using them in my cooking. You can see rosemary and stuff there too. That's the old stuff that's starting to dry. I used some of that in my chicken today. This I just picked today. So I'm going to put some, I'm going to take these ones off of the stem. And break this in half, or you can cut it. I'm going to put those two in. So I've got rosemary, cranberries, and put the stem in there. I've got cinnamon sticks and aniseed. So put in a couple aniseeds, cinnamon sticks. So if you can't get these or you don't have these, I mean, I have powdered cinnamon right there that you can put in. Cinnamon sticks, I could even sprinkle in some nutmeg, some cinnamon. And our one more ingredient that we're going to put in is, well, obviously we'll put water in. But I don't like wasting food or fruit. Some people can do this as an offering to their deity. Oops, kick that thing. Or, you know what I mean? So this is a Yule thing if you are pagan and you believe in those things. I believe that my higher power doesn't want me wasting food unnecessarily. So, but if your fruit is starting to go bad, like if this orange is, I wonder if she's a knife. If this orange is, you know when they still kind of good, but you wouldn't eat it yourself because they're getting old, then that's the best time to use lemons for cleaning, oranges for simmer pot. You can put apples in your simmer pot. You can put anything that's going to give you a nice scent. So, like I said, this one's for Yule, so we're going to put some orange slices in there. I can cut them up smaller, but... And then we're going to add some water. And I realized also that you guys aren't going to be able to smell this. So you can add lots of water, and then remember that if you're in the kitchen, I just stripped on the table. If you're in the kitchen doing this, here, I'll just do this. If you're in the kitchen doing this, that's fine. Remember that if you're doing it anywhere else in a, sometimes you can get those mini crock pots, those work well, but no matter where you do your simmer pot, remember to keep an eye on it so that you don't let it run out of water and burn your ingredients. Okay, I'll use a different cloth to wipe up that water I spilled just because just a normal dishcloth, which I can still keep around to dry my hands on as well. Okay, let's get going. Simmer pot, I'm going to put it on a different burner because we're going to use, well, we'll use this. Well, I thought this would be okay here, but for decoration, but I'm just going to move it over there so I can use a smaller burner here. Burners. So that one is that one front. Okay, so simmer pot going. This can go onto the side, and thus we need the cutting board again. Next, we are going to, and I think I did this, well, I know I've made this before, but I don't know if I've done it on here. The first recipe that we're going to do is traditional eggnog. Now, it is hard to get eggnog around here. I can't find it. I haven't gone to all the stores to look for it, but it's not like it is in Canada where you can find it everywhere. So let's make some. The eggs here are tested for salmonella and all those things. It's different than in the States, and I don't know what the thing is in Canada, but they're really tested here, the eggs. So we will do the eggs here. A raw egg is not gonna be the same risk as if you were in the States. So I'm gonna need my glasses because I have bad near vision because of age. So traditional eggnog. Now I got this recipe from Simple Recipes. There was yeah. I wanted one that was American. I don't know where Simple Recipes is, but BBC had one on there. But I thought I don't want to use one from here when they don't even sell it in the stores here. So I'm more likely to be able to get a good one from Canada or America. But I'm not actually sure where this is from. But it's from Simply Recipes online. Simplyrecipes.com. Okay, so if you would like your eggnog less rich, decrease the egg yolks from 6 to 4. Use half cup sugar if you would like it less sweet. We use 2% milk, but you can use the milk you have on hand. For a kid-friendly eggnog, you can omit the bourbon and rum. This recipe is easily doubled. I am going to put the rum in, not the bourbon, because I don't have any bourbon, I don't even think. But it's only 2 tablespoons of rum, so, and I mean, the only one underage in this house is Erica, who's 17, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. Let's do this. 6 large egg yolks, 3/4 cup sugar, 2 cups of milk, 2 whole cloves, pinch of cinnamon, cup of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon freshly grated nutmeg, lightly packed, 1.5 teaspoons vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons bourbon or to taste, 2 tablespoons rum or to taste, 4 egg whites, optional. Yolks. Okay, beat egg yolks, then add sugar. So that's what we're doing first is 6 egg yolks. In a large bowl, use a whisk or an electric mixer to beat egg yolks until they become somewhat lighter in color. Slowly add the sugar, beating after each addition. Beat at high speed or whisk until fluffy. So let's use this because we have it and it's quicker than using a hand. Well, it'll be the same speed as a hand mixer, but it'll be better than me whisking. You know what I mean. So, okay. Shells. You know what I like about this microphone too? Oh, actually, my microphone might be a little bit not as good when it's underneath my... Okay, the thing I like about the microphone is that it seems to cancel out loud noises like the blender or if I'm using the blow dryer when we're drying paint and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Again, if you haven't watched my other one, I can show you that if you're doing lots of eggs, you can use your 2 eggs together and you just hit them together and one of them will crack. So instead of, yes. And then the way to get your white, oh, actually we need the yolks, not the whites. So let me get a different bowl. I'll use this one because it's red, because it's here and Christmassy. So, yes, this is how there is, if you don't have a egg separator, which I actually do have one, but I know how to do it this way as well. You just tip your yolk from one half of the eggshell to the other, and the white will, like, fall away, or, like, you have to cut it sometimes like this. The snot there, and then put it, oh, now it's cracked. The yolk is broke, so I'm going to put it in our mixing bowl. Another egg. Told you I'd have to wash my hands. Any more white? Yep. Snotty, oh, I broke another yolk. So put the yolk in here. Another, so that's 3. Or this will be 3. Get off my fingers. I had some weird dreams last night or this morning. Can't remember exactly what they were, but I remember telling Steve they weren't worthy of writing down, but they were just a bit bizarre. That's 3, right? 4. 5. So for pagans and those who celebrate Yule, yesterday was called Mother's Night, and then today is the first day of the 12 days of Yule. So happy Yule to those who, or Merry Yule, or whatever they say for those who celebrate that. Am I forgetting my count? I think that's 5. So this is 6. 1, 2, 3. Let's do my shells, that'll be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Last one on the side. Why do I do it on the side instead of grabbing another egg? Because I don't want to get yucky yolk or something. Like raw egg on the outside of the shell. That will cause bacteria to grow on the outside of the shell. So I'd rather do it on the side of the bowl that I'm going to be cleaning. I broke my yolk. Remember they said it's optional to put the whites in it. So we'll see how it turns out. Again, I have made this here since I've lived here, but it's been a long time since I've made it here. I'm already smelling the cinnamon of our simmer pot. Okay, whites, yolks, and beat egg yolks. Let me get my sugar ready too, until they become somewhat lighter in color. Slowly add the sugar, beating intake. Sugar, 3/4 cup. Sugar, I've got everything ready, so I kicked it. Here's the sugar, and I organized my baking drawers better, and this is how I did the measuring cups. So, measuring cups. 3/4 cup, so if I take a quarter, 3/4 cup? Yes, so if I take a 1/4 cup 3 times, sugar, looking around for the sugar. Oh, did I? Yeah, you can see that. Okay. Sugar, beat eggs. Let's do this. Arm down, beat whites. Yolks, beating yolks. There's so little in there that it's like barely able to touch the bottom of the thing. But we'll still get this done. Okay. Slowly add the sugar beating after each addition. Beat at high speed or whisk until fluffy. So I'm just going to keep the beater on, seeing I don't have to use my hands to hold the beater. Remember, it says to add it slowly. I don't know how slowly, as long as I let it beat in between. So that's 2/4 cup, 2/4 of a cup, so which is like a 1/2 cup. And this is 3/4 of a cup. High speed or whisk until fluffy. We already are at high speed, so let's make this stuff fluffy. I'll show you what it looks like when I get it fluffy. I wonder how fluffy it has to be. It's not the egg white, so I mean, I think this might be good. I'm just gonna put the arm out shut it off, arm up. I just want to push the sugar down along the edges a little bit. Because there's some sugar that doesn't seem to want to catch itself into the mix. Okay, and then arm down. And mix. Oh, did I just touch this somewhere? My simmer pot is simmering. I'm just gonna, like I had it on high to boil. Now I'm gonna turn it down to a low temperature just to simmer, hence the simmer pot. I'll put it on 2. Okay, it looks pretty frothy, so hopefully that'll be good. I'll show you guys. I'm just gonna let that drip off of the oh, Steve saw this thing online, and I hope he orders me one. It goes, you have it up here on this whisk thing, and you pull it down, and it gets all the stuff off of all the things. I know you can lick it, but if it's something you don't want to lick, then it just takes it all off. It's really cool. So, and I see that we have a comment as well, so just give me 1 second. I just don't want this to be dripping on the thing if I bring over the bowl to show you guys. Okay. And I'll check the comment. So Cheryl says, Zena says, organized box for baking cups. Yes, I have that as well. And everything, I try to have everything organized, as Zena knows. So that's the consistency that I thought would be fine. And we will do the next bit, and that did drip, but I'll clean it after. Okay. Okay, so heat milk with cinnamon and cloves. Combine the milk, cloves, and cinnamon in a thick bottom saucepan. Slowly heat on medium heat until the milk mixture is steamy hot but not boiling. So I hope our pans have thick bottoms. I don't know, but milk, cloves, and cinnamon. Heat on medium. Milk mixture is steamy hot but not boiling. Milk you want to stir the whole time because milk can burn. So, and I got sticky hands. Okay. And I got the glasses on the end of my nose. I think, especially at Christmas time when I do this, it reminds me of Mrs. Claus. Yeah, Zena, this is new. I just started having the measuring cups. I think I don't know if it could be smaller, but it's a big measuring cup. You know, because then you don't have to dig through the drawer and find, because I had all the, you know, the funnels and everything together, and it's annoying. So now we just have to dig to find the right one that we want to use. Milk, cinnamon, and what's something else? Nutmeg, I think. Let's see. How much milk do we need? 2 cups of milk, 2 whole cloves, and a pinch of cinnamon. Whole cloves. Only 2 cloves? I have so many cloves. Oh, slow connection. I forgot to shut the internet off. 2 cloves. 2 whole cloves. Oh, sorry. Bumped my... Come on, phone. Give me the other screen that I need. Nope. There we go. Okay, internet. Oh, my internet is off. My simmer pot's not simmering at 2, so I'm going to turn it up to 3. And milk, cup, 2 cups of milk. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might have made eggnog for Samantha with, like, it was lactose free, so I don't know if I made it with almond milk or how I made the eggnog for her. But if you're vegetarian, you can have eggs, but if you're vegan, you don't eat eggs. So Okay, and then 2 cloves and a pinch of cinnamon. Just a pinch. Oh, see, I want more cinnamon. I want to use up more cloves. Okay. Next. Yeah, combine and then we want to stir that constantly. I use my, oh, hey, look at this new spatula I bought. But it was like reduced already, so I think it was like a pound. I think I got it at TK Maxx, so I'll just use a spatula. And burner front is that one. Medium heat. That was it, right? Just the 3 ingredients. Heat, milk with cinnamon and cloves. Yes, combine. Okay. So give us a moment for this. And then I'm going to tell you the next step is temper the eggs. So after this is heated but not boiling, you combine the milk, cloves, and cinnamon in a thick bottom sauce. No, I did that. Okay. Add the eggs by slowly adding half of the hot milk mixture into the eggs, whisking constantly while you add the hot mixture. Pour the mixture back into the saucepan. So many steps. And I'm only making this one batch, like whatever it says on there. So if this is good, I might need to, well, you know what? I think it's better because you don't want it to go bad. So I need you to organize my kitchen, Zena says. That's funny. I love organizing, so I would actually help you with that if you want me to. Okay. Yeah, well, let's see what to talk about. So, For Sleep Still Christmas. I'll do the kids' Christmas stories on Christmas Eve. I already have my books chosen. There is a reason for those grapes that are on top of there. Medium heat. I know I'm tempted to turn up the heat just to get it hotter faster, but that is not what it says. It doesn't say bring to a boil, so we just want to get it to a steam. Speaking of which, my simmer pot on 3 is still not moving, although like there's some steam and it smells nice, but I'm going to just turn it up to 4. Where's my burner? 4, and we'll see if it moves a little bit on 4. And we're on 7. I'll put this up to 8, but no higher. 9 is, well, actually, yeah, I'll bring it to 8. Okay, what else can I tell you guys about? I got all the Christmas presents wrapped, except the few that I still need to buy. So I'm pretty good with my schedule this year, which is crazy. Zena, I know it's supposed to be Santa's Grotto here, but there was a point where I just wanted to enjoy the December, so I did stop at the Christmas decorations, but it's still pretty decorated. I didn't do most of like the garland, including like the green type of garland that's like Christmassy tree type, and then also those like the kind that go for, like, you know, from the 70s and stuff that go from corner to corner into the center, and you have the thing that hangs down in the center. I didn't do that. And then lights. There's lights on the tree. There's lights that are up in the window in the office that are there all year round. And there's this one lit up thing in the window in the bathroom. Only because we had to have an extension lead there for a heater, because there's no heat in that bathroom. But now that the radiator is done in that bathroom, I really should take the extension lead out. Shouldn't have. It's not near the shower or the sink, but you shouldn't really have an extension lead in the bathroom. Oh, look, we're getting steam here. So, heat milk with cinnamon. Slowly on medium heat until the milk mixture is steamy hot, but not boiling. So there is some steam. Do you think that's hot enough? Probably, because we don't want it to boil, right? I don't know if you guys can see the steam, but I can. It's about the same amount of steam that's coming off this as the simmer pot. So, okay, let's do it then. So first, I'm adding the milk to the eggs, and then I'll put it back in the pan on the burner. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to temporarily shut off the burner. And I'm gonna bring this over here, and I'm gonna take this other spatula out. Oops, I just got some on the tape on the cutting board underneath it. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. Okay. I have this thing here that I showed you guys before that says have a rest, so I'll just rest my things on there. Okay, arm down, because doesn't it say to whisk this the whole time? Okay, temper the eggs. Add the eggs by slowly. Add the eggs by slowly. I don't think that's what they mean, add the eggs. By slowly adding half of the hot milk mixture into the eggs. Whisking constantly while you add the hot mixture. Pour the mixture back into the saucepan. Okay, let's do this. It doesn't say how long to do it. It's very frothy. So, and then it says to add it to back to the saucepan. You guys can probably see how frothy that is. Use one of my spatulas. Sorry, I know it's taking me a long time because I don't like waste, and this is like real life, not some TV show where they can feel like they can be wasteful. Actually, I'd probably be like that on a TV show too, because no matter how much money I have, I still don't like waste. And dry my hands. Okay, so bring it to the burner. And what does it say next? Temper the eggs. Okay, cook until eggnog thickens. Cook the eggnog on medium heat, stirring constantly with a wooden spoon. I'm just going to use a spatula. Hopefully that doesn't make a difference. Until the mixture begins to thicken slightly and coats the back of the spoon. So it might matter. It helps to have a candy thermometer, but not necessarily if you have one. Cook until the mixture reaches 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Do not allow the mixture to boil or it will curdle. If mixture does curdle, you may be able to save it by running it through a blender. Remove from heat and stir in the cream. So let's, I do actually have a candy thermometer. What did I do with it now? Oh, it's in the, did I put it in here? So Zena, you'll see that I have another tub, and this is with like the baking utensils and stuff. So it's the only other tub I have in that drawer because I put something else in there, and then most of the baking stuff that was in that drawer is going to go in the garage unless we need it specifically. So in here, did I put the candy thermometer in here that Steve just bought me because I just made that jam? Or did I put it with something else for in the garage? What would I have put it with? See, this is the problem when I reorganize something. I remember it being a bit tall for... Oh, I think I know where it is. Just give me 1 second. I tried to have everything in here. Candy thermometer would help greatly. Okay, so... more containers because I ordered these for the office, but they weren't the right size. They're A4 size, but they weren't right for what I needed. So I have 6 of them, but I'm going to use them for kitchen stuff. And this one, look how organized this is. This is all of the piping bags and bits for icing. And they're all in one nice container now instead of floating around the drawer. And then this one is other accessories for baking. including stuff for making cakes and a happy birthday sign, a little Christmas tree, a brush for painting on gold and stuff, some, you know, thingamabobbers, and this is where I put the candy thermometer. So, got the candy thermometer. But those are in the garage. Like, it'll eventually be in the pantry when we have a pantry, but until then our garage is like half pantry. So, medium heat, wrong burner, medium heat. So I'll put it on 7, stirring with a wooden spoon. Yeah, I don't mind doing more dishes. Wooden spoon. I have a small one, and there's a big one. Okay, wooden spoon, candy thermometer. When I turn it on, I can change the thing, like from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And cook the eggnog on medium heat, stirring constantly with a wooden spoon until the mixture begins to thicken slightly and coats the back of the spoon. It helps to have a candy thermometer. Okay, so I've turned it on. I'm mixing constantly. Got a candy thermometer that I'll figure out how to put it to. So reset, on, off. No, what is it? Celsius, Fahrenheit, and then on, off. Okay, and it stays on for 15 minutes. This candy thermometer. How am I supposed to poke? I need a toothpick or something to poke the. See if I can change it with my finger. Nope, I need a toothpick, which I took off the kitchen table to put all this other stuff on the kitchen table. And press that. Yep, Fahrenheit now. Okay, come on. Mixture. How is everyone? What have you guys been up to? Are you guys all ready for Christmas? You are doing great making this, says Zena. I don't know if there's anything else. I really need to figure out, that's why I have this here. I know I'm supposed to be stirring that the whole time. It says who can comment on this post, but I have that as public. Oh, because you know what it is? It's because I'm signed in as me and I can see the live of me. Let's see if I just go back to my wall and just scroll down. And then there's the live and comment. No, scroll down. It doesn't show me the comments. So I think what it is I'll have to be signed in as someone else on my phone, on my iPad to be able to see comments. Check the comments in a minute. You know what I could have looked on the recipe too is how long does this take overall to make? Cook time 20 minutes. Chilling 60 minutes. We don't even get to taste this right now. Prep time 5 minutes. Serves 4 to 6. I might have to make more than. Oh, that's a big long comment I can see, but I don't know what it says. I'm wondering if, like, as this heats up, the frothiness is supposed to go down, or if it's going to stay frothy because I'm stirring the whole time. I have the heat on 7. I can tell you, what's the boiling point in Fahrenheit? I know it's 100 in Celsius if you live at sea level. Well, I'm already at 106. I'm past 160. I'm at 167. We're going up 168. 167. 168, 169, 170. Oh, was it 260? Wait, let me see. Oh my god, my brain just does not remember when I'm focused on so many things. Yeah, 160. Cook until the mixture reaches 160. Oh, and coats the back of the spoon. Well, I mean, the spoon is like got the frothiness on it, so I guess that's coating it. Oh yeah, we're waiting for it to thicken. Well, it doesn't seem very thick. But, well, I mean, it's thicker than water, thicker than milk. And 183, 184, 185, 186. I think I'm going to take it off. 187. I'm going to take it off. And what do we do next? Do not allow the mixture to boil or it will curdle. It's not boiling, and I shut the burner off now. Remove from heat and stir in cream. So if I move all this crud off the table, I still need measuring spoons, but I probably won't need the rest of this stuff. And I can check the comments, and then we can do the cream on the table. And then I think most of the stuff we have to do is on the table, so I will be able to sit down. Organize my kitchen. You are doing great making this. And Zena laughs. And Cheryl says, thank you. Thankful eggnog is available in every convenience store and grocery store here, though I'm sure yours will be very tasty. Yeah, Cheryl, listen. Me too. Who has time for this at Christmas besides me doing my live? Who has time to make this? Maybe you can freeze it. Maybe you can make eggnog and freeze it. I don't know. Maybe that'll be a good idea. Take it off the heat. I want to put something down on the table, like another cutting board. And, I do same thing. The Lazy Susan that sits in the middle of the table has the hot plate things that it's got the toothpicks, it's got salt and pepper, it's got everything you need for sitting here. But okay, so then add the cream. I have this much. I have lots of cream, actually 600 mils. And then it says, when I told Steve what to get, because he went shopping today, did it say 1 cup? 1 cup heavy cream. So 1 cup is 300 mils. No, it's like 200 and something, 67. So I can use my cup that I used for the milk. 1 cup heavy cream. So here, Steve's like, what's heavy cream? I'm like, you would call it double cream. They have a single cream and double cream. So I guess in Canada, it's just cream and then heavy cream. 1 teaspoon freshly grated nutmeg. Okay, I'll get back to that. Okay, so, remove from heat and stir in cream. Yes, and as you can tell, it's not the healthiest of drinks either, but that's all right. And now I need my spatula because there's cream stuck in because it's heavy cream and I don't want to waste. Why did I think that, I guess because you can add the whites to it after. I was like, why did I think there was raw egg in eggnog? Okay, then remove from heat and stir in cream. Strain and chill. Strain the mixture through a mesh strainer to remove the cloves and any curdled bits that may have formed. Let chill for 1 hour. Simple tip. In a hurry to serve your eggnog, chill it in an ice bath. Then stir in vanilla extract, nutmeg, and bourbon and rum. Feel free to omit for kid-friendly eggnog and proceed to chill. If you want to include egg whites, optional. Beat egg whites with an electric mixer until they reach soft peaks. Add a teaspoon of sugar and continue to beat until they reach stiff peaks. Gently fold in eggnog. Note that because of the salmonella risk from raw eggs, it is recommended that children, elderly, and people with compromised immune systems refrain from eating raw eggs, such as the optional whipped egg white in this recipe, unless you use pasteurized eggs. You can also reheat the combined eggnog and egg white mixture over a double boiler until it reaches 160 degrees Fahrenheit, then remove from heat and let cool, then chill. Then the mixture will lose some of its fluffiness from the beaten egg whites, but not all. And the eggnog will be much airier than without the egg whites. Simple tip, eggnog will keep for several days in the fridge, especially if you've already added liqueur, which acts as a preservative. Eggnog also tends to get better with time. It gets thicker and more silky. Add the flavor, and the flavors meld together more uniformly. Did you love the recipe? Let us know with a rating and review. So, I will, what do I chill this in? Strain and chill. I'm not going to strain it because it's only 2 cloves. I'll do that after, because I can even see the cloves if I want to take them out, and it hasn't curdled. And then I add the vanilla. So, did I tell you guys? Yeah, I said, so 1 teaspoon freshly grated nutmeg, lightly packed, 1.5 teaspoons vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons bourbon or to taste, 2 tablespoons rum or to taste, and then the 4 egg whites is optional. And I'm putting it in the fridge for an hour, so I'm going to do that. But I'm just going to leave it in the pot, which actually Steve doesn't like when I do stuff like, because I guess the moisture from the heat and stuff cool it. Oh, it says you can use an ice bath as well to cool it, if I wanted to cool it quickly, but we have other things to do anyway, so. Okay, let's get going on the next thing. I'm just going to grab my clothes really quickly in the soapy water to wipe up all my messes over here. I'm going to put the egg whites in the fridge in case I want to use them after. So I don't want the egg to sit out. Boy, oh boy, messy, messy. And egg whites, fridge, cream. Ah, shit. Excuse my French. I dropped stuff out of the fridge. I guess I should have made sure there was room for this stuff when I was shoving it in the fridge. These I should be able to sit down and make. Oh, I should put the milk back in the fridge as well. Okay, next. We are making popcorn snowballs. I thought about I could skip these because I could make them for winter instead of Christmas, but I already have everything here, so, and I'm excited about them. However, again, it's going to bring us to, Auntie Joan says, sounds yummy. I don't know if she just said that about the popcorn balls or if she said that about... I just want to see comments, but... Okay, let me see my comments. Oh, that simmer pot smells good. Cheryl says, I appreciate your patience making this. Thanks, Cheryl. And Auntie Joan says, sounds yummy. Okay, milk in the fridge. Okay, so popcorn snowball recipe. Irresistibly sweet and crunchy, popcorn snowballs are the ultimate snack. Perfect for parties or holiday celebrations. They're a delightful treat everyone will love. And actually, how many does this serve? Does it say those things? Oh yeah, 15-minute prep time, cook time 5 minutes, cool 30 minutes, total time 50 minutes, serving 12. And I need another saucepan. Well, that one's in the fridge. I need a bigger, the bigger one. Bigger one. Although I'm just using the recipe the way it is too. I'm not doubling it. It says you can use a Dutch oven or a saucepan. Now, I have popcorn kernels here, and they want me to make the popcorn on the cooker instead of an air popper. So wish me luck with this. It says canola oil, which is something, this is obviously from North America. Canola oil is a type of rapeseed oil. So here in the UK, they call it rapeseed. And canola is rapeseed oil, but it's one type of rapeseed oil. And I'm just going to have some of my pop. Okay, so 3 tablespoons canola oil, half a cup of popcorn kernels, half a cup of sugar, 4 tablespoons butter, 5 cups of mini marshmallows, check, half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then it says 1 cup M&Ms, sprinkles or peanuts optional. So the M&Ms or the peanuts and sprinkles are optional, and theirs are just blue and white. It looks like if they have M&Ms in there, so we're going to do blue and white sprinkles. So let's start with the canola oil and popcorn. Place a heavy bottom Dutch oven or saucepan over medium heat. Add the oil and popcorn, stirring the kernels so that they are evenly coated. When the oil becomes hot and sizzles, add the sugar. Shake the pot or pan until the first few kernels pop. Place the lid on top and continue gently shaking back and forth while the remaining kernels pop. Once the popcorn stops, remove from the heat and place it into a large mixing bowl to cool. Cool, 30 minutes. That's okay, we have other things to do. Okay. The good news is that the lids are clear. The lids are clear so I can see in there. Maybe I'll bring you guys over if you want to watch. If I can fit this big fat, let's see how long the extension lead is. And you're like the biggest round light I have, so will you guys be able to see? I'm going to bring you closer. I'm going to have to unplug you and plug you in. You won't go off, just the light will change. Give me a moment. Okay, there. And you can see the simmer pot simmering away, tilting you down. And then bring you closer here and we'll make the popcorn. I'm going to tilt you down so you can see the pot instead of me. So I'm going to use a back, me breaking things. I'm going to use a back burner because they're bigger than the little front burner. Okay, so, and then that means you're going to have to, I don't think I can get you right over top of it, but I can tilt it when I'm shaking it like this so you can see. All right, let's get our ingredients. Oil, sugar, and popcorn, and we need measuring cups that I said we would need again. So what are our measurements? Tablespoon, half a cup, okay. 1/2 cup, and tablespoon, and we know me, so I'm going to get a small spatula out so I can get the oil out of this tablespoon, and oil. So I'm using just vegetable oil. 1, 2, it said 3, right? Yeah. 3. This is an Old Frank's Red Hot Sauce bottle. Big one that I use. I have one of these for vinegar and one of them for oil. And spatula. What? If I'm, you guys might want to actually see where I'm working instead of the burner that I'm not using. Okay. I guess I could use a middle burner. I wonder if that would be better. Let's see. Will that make you're a bit closer? Okay. And set this somewhere. It's just oil, so it's all right if I just set it. I don't make big messes everywhere. Okay, half a cup of popcorn kernels. And then I'll use the same half cup for my sugar when it's time to put the sugar in. So, and what do I need is, in a saucepan, add the butter. Wait, that's the wrong recipe. Oh no, that's not the right, that's the right recipe, but. What? Oh, saucepan, oil and popcorn, stirring the kernels so they are evenly coated. Doesn't say what to use to stir it. So if you give me un momento, I'm just gonna wash one of the, oh, sorry, oh, I'm caught. I'm just gonna wash one of the spatulas. What is on my finger? Okay, rinse. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that bonging. I'm hitting the pan and the mixing bowl. Oh my gosh, I'm getting caught on I'm knocking everything down. Okay, I don't have a cloth to dry this with. I don't know if this is the most entertaining part. At least you have that simmer pot to watch while nothing is happening with the popcorn. Like, is the most entertaining part to watch me mess up things. Okay, so need that for the sugar. Mix this so the oil coats the popcorn. There, it's coated, and then we need the oil to sizzle. So we need to turn the burner on. Middle burner. And does it say medium heat, or does it say, yeah, medium heat? Oil, popcorn, stirring the kernels so they're coated. When the oil becomes hot and sizzles, add the sugar. Shake the pot or pan until the first few kernels pop, and then, okay, put the lid on. Okay, so I'll get my sugar ready while we're waiting for the oil to sizzle. Hey, what are you doing in there? I just found a quarter cup still in the sugar bag from last Sunday. We got our sugar ready. I like you guys being able to see the simmer pot. Yes, Cheryl says the simmer pot must smell divine. It does. It smells really good, and I've been wanting to make one for a while, so I'm glad that I have one. Stay it. I don't think I'm supposed to stir it and to get it to sizzle. I think I'm supposed to just leave it. You can see some of the popcorn if I move my thing out of the way. Don't forget, if you're watching this at a later time, not live, then you can put it on double speed. This is the kind of thing that if it wasn't live, I would turn up the speed. I can start to hear some sizzle. I'll be quiet so you can hear it. I think I'm not centered on the burner. I'm trying to let you guys listen. Hey, I know. I'll take my microphone off and put it down in there. Can you guys hear this? The simmer pot? And now this sizzling. What was the other word it used for sizzle? Kernels. Hot and sizzles. I wonder if that's enough sizzling yet. Like, how sizzly does it need to be before I add the sugar? I don't want anything to burn, so that's probably sizzly enough, I'd say. Add the sugar. I don't remember what else it says. Do I coat the kernels or do I just shake? Becomes hot and sizzly. Add the sugar, shake the pot or pan until the first few kernels pop. Place the lid on top and continue shaking back and forth. This is the old-fashioned way. So shake. Oh, smells like popcorn already. Shake. It's not shaking much, but I think I need to put it back on the heat too for it to pop some kernels. And you don't consistently shake it, do you? While the remaining kernel, place the lid on top and continue gently shaking back and forth while the remaining kernels pop. Once the popcorn stops, remove from heat. Then place it into a mixing bowl to cool. Okay, yeah, so it does have to continue to have the heat. That's what I thought. I'm just gonna try and get them evenly spread out in the bottom. My face is over here trying to see them to, well, you can see the steam coming up from the simmer pot. Oh, Cheryl says I can hear the sizzle. Good. And I am getting my nose in here so I can see if and when the kernels pop. I'm sure we'll hear them as well, but. Oh, one. They're starting to pop. You see? Okay, so let's put the lid on before things burn and shake. Just going to turn it down. Oh, I must have bumped it. It was up very high. That I didn't mean to have it that high. And yeah, you can't see it with the steam on. So when you put microwave popcorn in the microwave, you pop it until you don't hear any, well, when the kernels slow down popping. So I'm guessing this is similar as well, is that you'll know when it's pretty much done because most of the kernels will be popped and it'll slow down popping. I hope you guys can at least see the, oh, I can watch on my thing. Yeah. Because it's like got the steam in there, but at least you can still see the kernels popping and hitting the lid. I'll take this opportunity to have another sip of my drink. Somebody just tuning into my live now will be like, what are we watching? We're watching how they made popcorn in the olden days. Oh. I'm scared it's gonna burn. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be shaking it. That's right. I don't know how many kernels are left. I can still hear it popping, so. Let me shake it again because I don't want it to burn. You guys can see the, oh, sorry, I can see the popcorn there. I think, let me see my, even this, remember, Cheryl, you said about the eggnog. This seems like a lot of work, too. I know there's the sugar-coated popcorn, but I think I could have just done it a little bit easier with an air popper. simmer pot in there. You can see the water going down in the simmer pot as well. Sounds like it's done popping. Oh, I'm supposed to shake it. Lisa, yeah, this is not a good thing for me to do. I get distracted too easily. Whew. Ugh, smoky. I need to... Sorry, I hope that fan isn't too loud. I hope my canceling headphones. This is what it looks like. It's not burned. It's just, oh, guess it's still popping. Oh, they're still popping out there. Ah! Need to put my lid back on. There's still some kernels to pop. Ow! Sugar gets hot. Sugar can burn. Yeah, there's still some popping in there. Any more pop? Popping. I'll get a bowl real quick. Okay. That's our popcorn. You guys can see that? Yeah. Okay, I'm putting it in a bowl. Hopefully you can see this too. Ow. It's hard to hold these heavy pots with one hand. Okay, set that over here to cool off. And this is our popcorn that we're going to set to cool off as well. So I'm going to put you guys back out yonder. What is that burner? No, that burner's not on. Why is it making... Oh, the moisture from the lid is dripping into the hot pan and making sizzling noises. Okay, so, like fireworks. Yeah, that's what the popcorn was like. And I'm gonna bring you guys back over here. And I don't know how high we need to be for you guys to see. Okay. There's a piece of popcorn that fell on the floor. I just ate it to try it. I'll set this aside. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
That popcorn is really nice. Just like that even. Is that what it says? Once the popcorn stops, remove from the heat. Mix and bowl to cool. Next, in a small saucepan, over medium heat, add the butter and marshmallows. Stir continuously until the marshmallows are melted. Remove from heat and add the salt and vanilla extract. Pour the marshmallow mixture over the popcorn and coat evenly. Add M&M's, sprinkles, or nuts. Cover your hands. Okay, so we'll just wait till it cools off before I do the stuff in the saucepan. Then we're going to do some quick things here. Oh, you know what I did? I meant to take out a loaf of white bread, but I still have some white bread over here that we can use. Give me one moment. I'm just getting the white bread. I'm getting out the bag. Putting the bags to recycle. I'm going to use all of this. Take some crumbs off. Okay. Okay, bread. making sandwiches or things that kids will like. Got cookie cutters. I'm gonna shut the, oops, that was light. Shut the fan off. Okay. Where are you guys? You guys are there. Cookie cutters. Which one do I want to do first? I might have to use some brown bread for some of these. Let's do the round one first. It is a Christmas pudding. So for the Christmas pudding, oh yeah, put the other cutters. Oh, in here, in this, I don't have my cauldron. I have this fruit pot. I don't know what this is. That I think it's an apple pot or something. I can't remember. So this is where I have all my ingredients that we're going to use today for the stuff that we're doing. And I think, oh yeah, I did put the cookie cutters at the bottom. Okay, so I have this Ghost cookie cutter. I'll bring it closer to show you. The Ghost cookie cutter, and it's because of the way that this is at the top. I'm only going to use a little bit of the top. So first, I'm going to take a piece of bread, and I'm going to take a circle. A circle. I did not leave the circles out. Hang on, my cookie cutters are over here. I do have circles, but I also have these like wavy circles for like, I guess donuts or something. I don't know. But I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to try and get one about the same size as, yep. So this one here, I'm going to cut a circle out of the bread. Wait, no, I don't want to cut the circle out of the bread. Hang on. Oh yeah, I do. So I'm not going to waste any bread, don't worry guys. So I'll use that for something else. So circle, and then I might have been able to get 2 circles out of, no, so circle. So I got 2 circles out of bread now. And now I'm going to take one of the circles. I'm going to take the Ghost, and how do I want this? Well, it doesn't matter because I don't want to, it's going to have to be like that. Cut half of it with the Ghost. So I could actually probably make 2 puddings, but I'm going to show you what this looks like so far. So I want 1 circle and 1 like this, because I use the Ghost to cut this in half. And I want the one that looks like it's dripping like that. And then you have your, it's going to go on there. So I can't eat chocolate spread because it's made with hazelnuts, and I am allergic to hazelnuts. So I said I got things ready, and I did almost get everything ready, but I didn't get a knife or spoons or anything like that. I gotta keep an eye on the simmer pot, so in case I need to add some. Okay, so it doesn't look like the kids have been eating this lately. It's a bit dry, but it'll work for, I mean, they wanted to eat these things that I made, so, and again, I don't eat this stuff, so I don't, they just tell me when they're out of something. I'd probably put it in the microwave to soften it a bit. If your spread's better than this, which it probably will if it's fresher. Alexa, add chocolate spread to my grocery list.
Chocolate spread added to grocery.
Okay. I'm squishing my bread a lot. I'm just gonna go there because if this spread nicely, you would do it all the way. And maybe I'll try doing it and then turning it to the nicest looking. Okay, so that is spread with chocolate spread. And I'm putting that out of the way. I'll wash my hands in a minute because I got chocolate all over them. Actually, I'll wash them first. Put that on top of there. And then I have some old sprinkles. I'm going to add some more water to the simmer pot. Sorry guys, because I'm nervous. There is still like less than an inch, but there. Add some more water to the simmer pot. Okay, so I put that on top. And actually, I should dry my hands better because I'm getting the bread soggy. Okay, then you take in my sprinkles. I have these ones that look like holly leaves, and I think they might use like icing things, but I'm using these sprinkles that I have that are like holly leaves and holly berries. Which is another thing, because you remember that Christmas really took off with the Victorian times, and that's over here, Queen Victoria. So holly is something that grows naturally here, and it's an evergreen, so it's still green now. Not all holly bushes will flower though. There's female and male. You need both to cross-pollinate. But the males will get flowers, but they won't get berries. Did I say they won't flower? They all flower, but the berries come on the female plants. So I'm going to push that in so that I can tilt it to show you guys. But these are for kids for lunches. So then it looks like a little Christmas pudding. And what did I forget? A plate. But Steve just bought these new things today, serving plates, so that I put the herbs in that one. And I don't think we need a big one like this, but might as well use it because it's here. Shh, don't tell anyone because we're using them for Christmas dinner. So I'll put that there. Back, so you pull it back so you guys can see it. Okay, now don't need the circles anymore. That one, oh no. Oh, it was bread, but it can be washed. And I'll use this bread for whatever else. Just toss it over there. Next. We're gonna do a slice of bread that stays the same and a slice of bread that has a Christmas tree. I have this 3 sizes of Christmas tree. Now, the big one is too big, small one is too small, and the middle one is perfect. It's the right size, just for, so even this, like the bread with the circles in, I can do something with. The inside here, I can do something with, but I am wanting one like this. So on this one, we are going to make a cucumber. If I had been on top of things, I would have actually had the cucumber sliced and stuff beforehand, but we know me. So cucumber slices. Now, you could use half a cranberries for this if you have cranberries, but I think kids would be more likely to eat, we got red grapes. It looks like it's red grapes in the picture. So, bread, to put cream cheese or whatever you want for your cucumber sandwich, and then put your cucumber, put your other bread on so it looks like a Christmas tree. And then that's what these grapes are for. I'm going to take a few grapes, cut them in half, and put them on as baubles. Actually, hang on, I'll eat all the grapes, but I'm going to take the ends that don't have where the stem was, and put them on as baubles because they look nicer. And eat the other ones. And if I wasn't on a live right now, I would shove them in my mouth while I was baking. Isn't that how you're supposed to do it? I think I need one more. I don't know, how many do they have on the picture? 1, 2, 3. Oh, they have 6 on the picture. All right, I'll put 6. I don't mind. It's not like I don't have enough grapes here. Painting with food. That one's big, so I'm going to put the little one there, and then, hang on. I don't know. Anyways, decorate your Christmas tree. There, can you see that? I'll bring it closer. Decorate your Christmas tree. Put it on the plate. It would be better with cream cheese. which I have cream cheese, but that's for another thing we're going to show you in a moment, which we need cucumber for as well. So next it is an angel. Now they have two angels, but that's where I'm going to need different. They use one where it's just red, like jam, and then they have like red sprinkles on, or they have, that's actually, this works for both. Hang on, this is the point. Where's my angel? So if you have an angel cookie cutter, mine's different than theirs, but it doesn't matter. And they have it over to the right for some reason instead of in the middle, but it doesn't, again, it doesn't matter. And I could use my red currant jam for this that I just made, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use some strawberry jam. So take the angel out. On the angel, it looks like they have icing or some kind of, I'm going to use this stuff. It's called marshmallow fluff. It's like spreadable marshmallow fluff. But I don't know what they have on it. They have something white. I brought another knife. Yeah, there it is. This I can eat, but it is not going to be healthy. So on your angel, you're going to spread some fluff or some white. This one's more of a sweet one, not savory. So I'm not, well, this does not spread. Thought it was supposed to spread. Again, this is not a fresh bottle or thing of this. And now my finger's stuck to it, and this is not. This is what you guys tune in for, again, is the bloopers. I think I just ripped the angels. I need something sticky, which is this, but I didn't want to put icing, but it might have been better with white icing. This is a dessert one. So if I can just, no, okay, I won't spread it. I'll just take a bit more fluff and just try and put it on and off of my finger. This is not, okay. Guys, don't use the fluff unless you know how to work with it, because I don't. This is like, you know when you make, when you melt marshmallows and it sticks to your finger, that's what's happening here. Put some more, I want some on that arm. Why won't you get any? On that arm. And no, it's still on my finger instead of the arm. Holy moly. You know, I could have just used cream cheese to show you guys, and I don't know how it would have tasted, but it might have tasted good. Oh, come on. Why did I have to go and try and fix that? Now it's made it. This is like clown school. Not that I know what clown school is like. Oh, God. I think this would work with a ghost, too. At Halloween. I mean, there's ghosts at Christmas, too. That was a tradition they had then, too, right? Telling ghost stories and remembering our deceased loved ones. Oh, my gosh! Every time I go to fix somewhere, it's coming off on my finger. Okay, this is, I'm just, there, now get off of me, stay on the bread. If I had taken out another loaf, I could have just did it with, okay. Fluff be gone. I've never, I've never even eaten this fluff stuff, so. Wash hands. I don't even know if I'd make this one for my kids. I mean, my kids are older, but I mean kids, because it is more of a dessert one, but it seems like even more unhealthy. So, but they take the white whatever and have it on the angel, and then they use sprinkles. So you can use whatever sprinkles. They have like rainbow sprinkles, but I have black. Oh, I still got popcorn kernel in my mouth. So rainbow sprinkles all over the angel. And then it's kind of like a cookie, but made with bread. Why? I don't know. Oh, bring it to you guys to see. It looks more like a ghost than an angel with my cookie cutter. But there you go. And Cute little, Cheryl says cute little pumpkin sandwich. Cheryl says cherry tomato slices would work well too. Yes, they would. But I do have some little tomatoes that I'm going to use for another one that we're going to make in a moment. If I find my, okay. And that one is last. So which one do I want to do now? Did that. Oh, so I was saying that we could do the red one, but then I won't be able to do that one. I'll just show you this. Or no, I'll make a brown one first, Steve. Yeah, that'll be good. Brown bread for us. So that's your angel. And then I'm going to put, hang on, get the strawberry jam out of the fridge. Some things I don't plan because this strawberry jam is almost empty. And I need another knife. Excuse me, cutting the front. Okay, the kids will have some treats after we're done here. Okay, seriously, I know how to spread jam, and even the jam doesn't want to work for me. I'm gonna spread it over the whole bread, but I want to definitely concentrate on that corner where you're gonna see it, just for the sake of you guys seeing it. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's just me today. I do know how to spread jam. Oh boy, oh boy. So anyways, you spread the jam like this. I could put more on. Should I just use it up? No, actually, yeah, okay. It'll be a very jammy sandwich. I have more jam in the garage in our pantry area. And I have all that cranberry jam that I made. I mean, not cranberry, what did I make? Red currant jam. More dishes. And that spreads better, but that's because there's like so much of it. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna concentrate on where the angel is gonna show through. Again, this is not a healthy one, but it is one that kids might love. Okay. Jam. Top. And I don't know why you'd have a red angel anyways, but that's what they made. That's what I'm copying. I got some red sprinkles with like some, it's got some candy canes in and stuff. So I'm going to sprinkle some of these red and white things in and show you guys. I'm just going to collect the ones that tried to get away that go with this. Okay. There's our red angel. She actually looks better with a bit of white in there. And I'll put that on there, and I'm gonna grab the brown bread from behind you guys in the bread keeper, which I need to take another loaf out as well, it looks like. And brown bread. And then, what am I doing with this one? Oh, the other one with cucumber. Oh no, I'm going to make a gingerbread man. So I'm going to use the mediums. Oh, this is not open yet. But they are washed. I washed all my cookie cutters. And medium sized. Because we brought them to, I brought them to art class to share for people to use when we made an art thing. Oh, no, actually, yeah, there's a better one in the cookie cutters, but this one's too small. How does he, I'm gonna get a different one, hang on. The bigger ones of these ones look all right, but the small one looks a bit, it's not the right shape. So, un momento, how's this one? Yeah, this one's good. Okay. So, cut out a gingerbread man. They have jam and peanut butter in there. I'm gonna make a cucumber, and I need to make it something that Steve would eat. I'll make it cucumber and cream cheese. And if he doesn't want it, then I'll eat it. Bread to do something with, make bread crumbs or something. So cream cheese, which we're gonna be using for the last one as well. Another knife, because I'm not using the jam knife with the cream cheese. Scooch. Cream cheese. Steve forgot to buy me regular cream cheese today, but that's okay. I have this urban, what is it? Urban garlic and herb. Yum, yum. And I might put some of this on the other cucumber sandwich over there for the kids. Listen, if I'm eating this, I'm putting a nice layer. Okay, you're not gonna see this anyways. I mean, it's gonna be on the side, like the inside. So that, let's put some of these cucumber slices. Well, no, oh, I'll just put one cucumber in the middle so you can't see it. And then there's sprinkles. I'm gonna know what sprinkles taste like with the cream cheese because they're stuck to them because of the cutting board. So we got our little gingerbread man, and then for all they do is, where am I? I'll put them on the table there. And where are my, well, they use red and green buttons on his shirt, like this. But I'm just gonna use red because I don't have any green ones out right now. So there are 3 buttons. That's all they do for the gingerbread man sandwich. I'll try and lift it up and show you, but I don't want my balls to fall down. You'll see this other sprinkles as well. So there, gingerbread man. Easy. You can put whatever you want inside the sandwich. And what's our timer? Oh, timer has finished. I don't know why it's doing that. It's telling us, it's not telling me when, like it doesn't make a noise. So our timer is, I say as she does it now. Sasha, that's the dog's name. Alexa, stop. Okay, we're gonna make one more sandwich and then we'll get to our other thingamabobber popcorn balls. Okay, one more oh, I need the bread. And this is a single slice, although you can make as many as you want. And I do need the circle again, because this is a circle, because it's a bobble, but I'm going to do a smaller one. Or maybe I should have done a bigger one, it doesn't matter. Okay. Bobble. I didn't buy baby cucumbers, but they have a little cucumber like this. They need a toothpick. And I gotta go in front of you because I plugged you in a different spot. So the cord goes over there. So I need end of this popcorn. I've got too many things on my mind. Okay, so this is what I actually wanted the cream cheese for. Is this one. So you put, sorry, I put lots of cream cheese because I like cream cheese. So you don't have to put as much as me. I'm just a pig. So however much cream cheese you want to spread out nicely. And then I am going to just wash the extra cream cheese off my hand while I put the rest of the stuff on here. So I did not buy baby tomatoes. I have a few in the fridge that are still good from my tomatoes in the garden, if they don't explode while I'm trying to cut them. Oh, this is not the best knife to cut tomatoes. But this will be good enough to show you guys, even if I don't end up eating these tomatoes because they're pretty soft. Oh, this one's nice and firm. Firmer, not firm. I'm just using the ends. You can use all of the tomato if you have fresh tomatoes. How many do I need? Oh, there's 3 or 4. One more. I'll use the nicest ends. Okay, so tomato, and then pepper. So Steve won't be able to eat this one. I got yellow pepper. Thank you to Steve for buying this for me. They come in bags, so he doesn't have to touch it to buy it for me. Oh, it's got a baby inside. Make some, oh, I love peppers. I miss them. This, actually smelling this right now reminds me of my mom making stir fry for some reason. And then some cucumber. And I'll keep this one away from the one on the plate that Steve made. I'll put the angel there or something. So I'll do some cucumber. And, oh, that, I'm gonna only make one, but they do different designs anyway, so let's use this cucumber here. Cut it in half this way as well. And that, and then, oh, I'm gonna make it a stripe. Yeah. I'm talking to myself. Okay, so you decorate your bauble however you want. Like I said, you can do more than one. So I'm gonna put a stripe of green there, a stripe of green there. I'm gonna put some little tomatoes here. And then some peppers. I'm gonna cut it skinnier that way and then this way. And then I'm gonna put some peppers. Oh, actually, if I put that pepper there and then I put this one at the top here, cut off the ends. There we go. And then you take your little end of a cucumber, if you have those baby cucumbers, that's what they use, and you put your toothpick in. So it's like a mushroom, like a bell. And then you know, let me look at this upside down and see which way this looks better. It actually looks better as a bauble this way. So you stick that in. Oh, hang on. I need to put it through more. There. There we go. So they made these little baubles like that. And you can decorate them however you want with whatever you want. Cheryl says, the angel is very cute too. Speaking of which, we're going to move her over there because we don't want to contaminate Steve's sandwich with any peppers. Set that there. Wash my hands again, and we'll get going on the simmer pot still going. We're going to get going on the drink. So, oh, one more thing I wanted to do. Oh, that I'll do that with it. Okay, so I've got these blue. They got white snowflakes and blue balls and then blue and white sprinkles in them. No, I was gonna take the stickers off of it, but anyways, so I got blue sprinkles, like my tree sprinkles, and I got some cupcake cases for our balls. Our balls are like 3 inches, our popcorn balls, so hopefully these cases will still work to put them in. Did I have a picture of? Yeah, the picture is with the recipe. They use them as well, but okay. So I'm gonna get those things together, and oh, and I got like, they're like Steelies silver balls. What do they call them on here? Chocolate silver pearls. Oh, some of them aren't chocolate, but these ones I guess are chocolate silver pearls. Cool. So I'll show you guys. You can get smaller ones than these. I don't have smaller ones, so I'm going to use these. But you can add whatever you want in your... I just wanted silver stuff, and now that I'm closer to you guys, I'll bring over the... Oh, it's... The mix that I'm using for... These are going to go in the snowballs when our marshmallows are melted and stuff. So I'm going to bring you guys over a little bit and tilt you up a little bit so that you can see me and the cooker again. So Recipe, yes, check. So popcorn's over there. Next, in a small saucepan over medium heat, add the butter and the marshmallows. A small saucepan. And we're doing all the dishes today. Do I put the, hang on, do I need to fit the popcorn in here? Medium heat, add the butter and marshmallows, stir continuously until the marshmallows are melted, remove from heat, and add the salt and vanilla. Pour the marshmallow mixture over the popcorn, so it'll go in there. So it's okay if I use a... Okay. Small saucepan over medium heat, add the butter and marshmallows. Saucepan, butter, I'm using olive spread. I do have butter in the freezer, but I didn't take it out. And... ouch. What are we at? 141? Okay, so butter. We need 4 tablespoons of butter. Tablespoon. Is that tablespoon? 4 tablespoons. Let me get me a small spatula. Oh yeah, what did I use this one for? Oil, so that'll work. So 1. Oopsie. 2. Just to use the side of it to flatten it. 3. And 1 more. Let me take that off. 4. Okay. I need to get the lid. Put the lid there, and then I need 4 tablespoons of butter, 5 cups of mini marshmallows. Cup. One, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I'm getting them everywhere. 5. Oops. 5. Medium heat. Forward. Okay, so butter, marshmallows, stir continuously until marshmallows are melted, remove from heat, and add the salt and vanilla extract. So salt, I need, that is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm gonna get, before that gets hot, vanilla and salt is over there, and a 1/4 teaspoon. One 1/4 teaspoon. Just have those things ready and mix, mix, mix. Where's my spatula that oh, there it is. I use it for the popcorn, so that'll be fine. Because we're mixing those ingredients together anyways. So melting, melting, mixing continuously. Hope you guys aren't bored. We're almost done. Okay. You know, it's funny because I'm following these recipes and this is totally like an old-fashioned way of doing things because which is cool because it's Christmas, so it makes us think of olden times. But when I make the Rice Krispie squares and stuff now, I just am pretty lazy and put it in the microwave, the marshmallows and butter. But we're doing it the traditional way in this recipe. So stirring over medium heat. You can see that the marshmallows are covered in butter. They're starting to slowly melt. Can you see? But most of you maybe have already done this. Basically, this is going to turn out like the fluff in a minute when it starts melting. Or if you've roasted marshmallows on an open fire, the way that it sticks to your fingers, or if you make ghost gum is taking a marshmallow and then mixing it in your fingers back and forth like this. And yeah, again, the same thing. That's what we called it, ghost gum, when we would be camping. And you'll see what it looks like because you will see me pour this on top of the popcorn. I've had popcorn balls before, but I'm not sure if I've ever made them. I can't say I haven't, because I may have, but I just am not for sure remembering if I've made popcorn balls specifically before. Here we go, we're starting to melt. If you make this in the microwave, you just add your butter and your marshmallows to the microwave, put it on for, say, 30 seconds, a minute, take it out, stir it, put it on for another 30 seconds, take it out, stir it, and it won't take long in the microwave to melt your marshmallows. You can see how it's getting sticky and melty and sticking to the sides like cobwebs, so we're getting there. I'd like to get some marshmallow root and try making things with actual marshmallow root, maybe in the future. Almost there, sticky, sticky. Almost there, guys. Thanks for being patient with me while I'm patient with this stuff. And our simmer pot still simmers away. You'll know your marshmallows are done melting and mixing when they don't look like marshmallows anymore. I still see the shape of some of them in here, so I'm still stirring, but I am continuously stirring because I don't want my marshmallows to burn to the pan. Come on, heat. Don't go all day. Okay, melted enough, and I want to keep stirring. I don't want it to... There. I will need the vanilla for the eggnog as well. And salt. Okay, I'm just gonna, you can use a measuring cup for salt. I'm gonna put it in my hand. So it's a quarter teaspoon of salt. Oh, wrong lid. Don't ask me why they're adding salt. I don't think I have ever added salt to Rice Krispie squares or anything, but following the recipe, vanilla and salt, and I mean, it doesn't seem like very much vanilla either, but I'm following the recipe. Also, putting this on top of the popcorn instead of the popcorn into the, seems weird, but I'm following the recipe. So, that is the ghost gum, basically. They're just testing my because you know I don't like waste, so they're just testing me with trying to get all of this out of here. Don't worry, I'll clean this pan with my finger later and eat it all. Don't want to waste any marshmallows. Okay, that's still, don't put it on the burner, that's hot. Shut the burner off. Mix this. What does it say? Pour the marshmallow mixture over the popcorn and coat evenly. Add M&M sprinkles or nuts. Okay. Oh my gosh, this brings back memories, the smell. It's like candied popcorn. I don't know how I'm supposed to mix this right now until I use my hands, but I'm trying to coat the popcorn. Theirs look more white than mine, but that might be just, I might have like caramelized my sugar when I was making popcorn. Okay, almost ready to get my hands dirty. So, they say, okay, let me add my sprinkles. Oh, it's not open. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. I'm gonna use lots. Oh, not lots of the little sprinkles. There. Oh, it seems like all the big ones are falling out and all the little ones are stuck at the bottom. Anyways, okay. Oh no, anyways, let's just leave it. And then I want a few of these. If they're chocolate, I can add more than I thought because they're not like those hard candy ones. It looks very pretty. Again, these can be, oh shoot, you guys can't see anything I'm doing. I'm an arse. You guys didn't see me mixing and mixing and mixing, and how pretty this looks now with the sprinkles. And when I said oops, that was me being silly because I used the whole container of the chocolate silver balls. So mix this, and it says cover your hands with a light layer of butter or coconut oil. Form the popcorn mixture into 3-inch balls. Set them on a piece of wax or parchment paper to cool completely, about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna grab, but it doesn't matter about cooling completely because they're basically done after that. So you're not gonna miss anything except eating them. But then you can make your own. Get some parchment paper. Okay, parchment paper. I could use a cookie sheet or something to put this on. Almost done. So, butter on my hands. I want to dry my hands better before I butter them. Before I olive spread them. Oh, I think I put too much. What do you guys think? Oh, is there comments? Off to make dinner. I hate to leave you. Oh, that's okay, Cheryl. You can, I mean, you probably can't hear this now because you probably went to make dinner, but you can catch up when this is put on my Facebook. It'll be there for 30 days, or you can, they'll be on YouTube. So, okay. Set that down. Mix this better. Oh, I should mix it with this because I don't want to lose all the butter on my hands. So So basically, this is what I was doing with the popcorn and marshmallows before anyways, so. And if how did you get in there? Half of a grape. If you, I don't know what I'm saying. If I sprinkled my sprinkles evenly, then they should be even in the balls. You could actually make the balls and then roll them in the sprinkles too, if you wanted. Or sprinkle the balls after while the stuff's still sticky and warm. So they said to grease your hands and then take them and make 3-inch balls or whatever size of snowballs you want. Now remember, if the popcorn was more white, they would look more like snowballs, but mine are a bit brown. They're still gonna taste good. But, so, shape them. You can squeeze them tight together and they will be more popcorn ball shape, snowball shape. Making snowballs! I miss the snow, so this will work. This is me making snowballs like when I was a kid. And I'm putting them back there, and then when they cool off, they go in this little sleeves. We're almost done, guys. After this, I'll just show you guys the painting. Well, I won't do all the painting. I'll just do 1 for 2, and then we'll be done for the day. So, like I said, next I will, on the 24th, I'll be reading Christmas stories for kiddos of all ages. And then we will see you guys in the new year. My next live, besides the Christmas reading stories on the 24th, my next live will be next Sunday. So I'm not even missing a week. Next Sunday is the 28th. So it'll be after Christmas, but before New Year's. So, actually, and I have to say that this recipe was a good amount. So this recipe, recipe source, adapted from the Pioneer Women's Popcorn Balls. And author is Andrea. I got it from, it's not on my printout, but I have it on my, look up popcorn snowballs recipe. And then, like I said, it has that irresistibly sweet and crunchy popcorn snowballs are the ultimate snack, perfect for parties and holiday celebrations. They're a delicious treat everyone will love. So if you see that, and it's voted 4.84 stars from 5 stars and 4.84 from 6 votes. I don't know, that's the recipe. I can't remember what website it's from. Try to get some with sprinkles, or like try to make them even. And I want to do this before it, now some of the, my hands might not be too greasy. There's some butter on the back of my hand that I'm just going to grease my hands again because the marshmallow is trying to stick to me. So you could, if you don't have the time, you could buy the marshmallows and buy ready popped popcorn. Or like I said, do it in the air popper. That doesn't have the sugar in it. But with marshmallows, the sugar that's on it in the pan, that was unnecessary. So, especially if you're putting in sprinkles and stuff too, it's just a lot of sugar. I can hear my simmer pot simmering away. I might be nose blind right now, but it'll make the whole house smell nice. Yeah, I have to finish these with you guys because I can't just set this aside and do it after because I need to do this while it's mixed like this, but while the marshmallows are still warm enough to be pliable. My hands are getting sticky now. As long as it still does the shape, I don't mind if I get marshmallow in my hands. Come on, let's get this done. I don't remember if I finished this thought, but I was saying that I think this is, I mean, unless you have a party to go to and you need a lot, this actually, how many did it say it makes? Like 12? Serving 12. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, mine aren't 3 inches though. They're a bit smaller. So I'm going to have a bit more than 12. After this one, I'll try and rub my hands together again to see if there's any more oil on the back of them because I'm getting very sticky. Yeah. Well, it's not as ball shaped. Hang on. Might need to get more olive spread. There, better. Well, it's been a good season so far. It's been it's, I try to look at the positive things in life, and like I've said, everybody has to deal with love and loss and different things, and I've had a really, really good life so far, so I can't complain about much, but I get my moments, especially listening to music, and just, especially living far away from my family too. Sometimes I don't forget that my brother's passed, but sometimes it's still hard to believe that he's gone to the other side already. And I just want to ask you guys to send love and light to his family. I mean, I know I'm his family as well, but it is hard on me because it hurts. It hurts my heart a lot, even if it doesn't show. But for his wife and kids, especially at Christmas time or times that, when family is together the most, that's when it's going to hurt for them the most, So please send love and light to my sister-in-law, Tara, and Tara and my brother's daughters, Haley and Shay, at this time of year. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my brother passed away in April in an accident, and he was 45, forever 45, so... And my mom, send my mom love, We had this family life growing up that was near perfect to the all-American life and family. And now she's got love around her, definitely, with my sisters and my niece and nieces and nephews that are there. But she's also lost her husband, my dad, in January 2017, and now my brother, so it'll be a hard Christmas for her too. This is my last ball, sort of. There's like stuff stuck in the bottom of the thing and my hands are getting sticky, but it's worked pretty good. And I can't put this bowl in the microwave because it's metal. This is a smaller ball. Okay, let me move this stuff away, and I'm not going to get more. Let's see if I can get any off the back of my hands one more time, because I don't want it. There. Yep, worked a little better. See if I can pick up anything with this. No? Okay, I'm just going to leave it. Put that there. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, including one that's kind of small. And some stuff that's stuck to my hands. Okay, let me just tidy up here, and then we'll do the painting, and then we'll be done. Now I know this tip of greasing your hands to shape Rice Krispie squares or popcorn balls. It makes it much easier now that I know that, because Rice Krispie squares, the same thing, they stick to you so much. So I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. Oopsie. Cream cheese. I should put that in the fridge, actually. Where are you guys? Okay, cloth. We can finish the, if you're still stuck around or you're watching this later, or you've watched half of it, now you're back. Once I do the painting, we can also finish the, what am I trying to say? Eggnog. Okay, so, and I'm not bothered now about touching my, so paints, brushes, water, I have the blow dryer and I got some kitchen roll if I need it. And over here, you may or may not have saw the photo last week that I made more of these. So I have, oh, I broke one already. A cross, bear, what do you call this thing? Stocking, angel, a bunch of stars, Christmas tree, gingerbread man and woman, and another, oh, a snowman, a bell. I might have overbaked these myself. It was, again, I should have left them for the 4 hours that it said to bake, but I didn't because I wanted to go to sleep, so I shut them off and then I tried to bake them the next day instead of doing it continuously, so it didn't really work as good as it should have. My own fault, but they're easy to make again. And if I do make them again, I'd like to make some, I thought I didn't have any snowflake cookie cutters, but actually I have these ones that are Auroras. So if we tilt me down, you won't see me, but you'll see my painting. Let's see which one I want to copy real quick to show you guys. Oh, this one, actually this snowman they paint white and they put a piece of material for his, maybe I'll do that after. So let's see which one can we do. They use sparkles on one of the, okay, let's take a, oh, I was gonna get a plate for my paint. I'll just put a little bit of paint on the gingerbread. I'll take a color that's open. I'll do the rest of these off air, but I'll just do one or two for you guys. And then I'll take pictures of them after. So, oh. I don't know why I did the top red. I probably want the top white. So, this is acrylic paint. Is that what I use? Deep red? Yeah, deep red. I will get a plate or a palette when again, why am I putting that red in there when it's going to be white at the top? Again, I could probably put a piece of fluff at the top, just glue it on with a hot glue gun instead of painting the top white. So in that, I'm just going to paint it all red right now, and then I'll put, remember that acrylic paint does not come off clothing. You can try and get it off right away and you might have a chance, but leaving it for any amount of time, it will dry on there. It's not coming off. You can use tempera paints if you're doing painting with kids. Tempera paints will come on here, but remember that tempera paints are like watercolors, so they will, unless you put something on top of them, water will, well, I guess this is dough too, so water will wreck dough as well, so you don't want to get things wet. But yeah, I guess tempera paints would work. That's kind of using with kids. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then I'm going to grab the eggnog and then, so that is, I need more red there, but I'll do it after. Hey guys, it's me. Sorry, my phone died and my iPad died and I have you hooked up to a portable. So have you guys heard anything I've said? Now the microphone's working. Oh my God. So you guys saw me. Okay, so we're finishing the eggnog. I said I'll finish the painting later and putting the snowballs into their things. My phone died, so you're plugged into a power bank. So I don't have my microphone on because it's plugged in and because it wasn't working on the back of it for some reason. So I'm just going to talk loud. We're just making the eggnog. It's got, I put in the nutmeg, I put in the vanilla, and now we're going to beat the egg whites. I can't remember if I did something else while we were, I need my glasses anyways. Okay, so while you couldn't hear me, I was stirring in vanilla, nutmeg, and rum. So and then I'm going to do the beat egg whites with an electric mixer until they reach soft peaks. Add a teaspoon of sugar and continue to beat until they reach stiff peaks. Gently fold into eggnog. So, teaspoon of sugar, that's not very much, but my sugar is there. Okay. So also I said that because I'm not wearing a microphone, the microphone blocks out the noise of the mixer. You're probably going to hear the mixer. This isn't going to be the most interesting live right now, and I'm going to speed this up when I do it on the YouTube one, so you won't have to put up with all this nonsense. But if you're bored or you want to see the end of this, I got to record it anyways to put it on the end, so here we go. Where are you? Stiff peak. Oh, no, yeah, there. Can you see the peaks? I mean, I gotta make them up like that, and then you can see them. There's a stiff peak. So, and then it says to fold this into our eggnog. Ah, where did that go? Did it flop into the? It's on my recipes, not in the eggnog. Okay, and I washed the spatula. Where did I put it? There it is. Washed the spatula when I washed this mixing bowl. That was what I was doing off camera when you couldn't see me or hear me. So, oh, I'm folding it. Well, I'll put it all in and then I'll fold it. Okay, and, oh, sorry, I'm just being our simmer pot still simmering away. Folding. Oh, I forgot to mix the nutmeg and stuff in first, but that's okay. It'll all mix in now. Folding. Oh, can you see that? No? All right. Folding. So that's like this motion, like folding and flipping and folding it in. And how much do I fold this in? Gently fold into eggnog. You can reheat, blah, blah, blah. Mixture will lose some of the egg area. Nope, that's it. Just fold it in and then we'll pour it. I'm gonna mix it a bit and then I'll pour it in our glasses. I don't know, because it looks like the froth is on top and so let's see how it pours. I'll use that to get some froth on top if it doesn't. Just set it there. Smells good. Yeah, this is not pouring very well. I need to put it into a measuring cup. I washed a big one. Where is it? All that work I don't want to waste. So I'm going to do this. You guys might be able to see me over here. You might not. I don't care. I'm just not wasting it. Okay, I can scrape that out after because I don't have enough room in here. I need to clean this glass off. I never had I've never had a eggnog so frothy before. See, there is some of it that's more runny. That one poured nicer. Cheers. That's weird. I don't know if I would have put the egg whites in. I'm not saying I'd waste the egg whites. I could cook them and eat them, but it's like eggnog, but very frothy. So like meringue eggnog. It's nice. It's interesting. If you've stuck around this long, I'm going to show you one more bonus thing. You do this with, I was going to try it with the markers, the acrylic markers, but I can do it with paint too, and then I'm done for the day with you guys. That is not black. So this will, I would like to think this will work with acrylic marker pens, and it would be easier and better than this, especially seeing I didn't get a thing out yet. So a cheese, Baby Bell, black belt, not karate, just a black belt. And I had a picture for this. Oh, it was on that one. Okay. And this, I need the blow dryer for a minute, although I would suggest letting these dry and not melt your cheese with a blow dryer. It's not dry on the edges, and I don't want to melt the wax either, but it's dry in the middle, and that's where I need it to be dry, because I need a bit of yellow. Is that what they use? Yellow? Yep, that's what they use. Okay, paintbrush, yellow, and I realize I have another bonus for you guys, too, if you're still sticking around. Where's yellow? Oh, in my hand. Silly me. So they do like a square. It might be easier if I had my glasses on. I guess you could do this with icing as well. You're not eating the wax, so it doesn't really matter. I just happened to have some Baby Bells in the fridge, so when I saw this, I thought I would do it. There you go, a little bit of paint, and it makes a little Santa Claus. So I'll put that on that there, and then the other quick, so I got my Season of the Witch deck for RHwL, and I have a witch casket parcel that came that I haven't opened yet. I wanted to open it. It came like last week, but I wanted to open it, but I'm just too excited. So I want to open it because I'm excited and I love all my stuff all the time, but then I don't want to open it because then I have to wait a whole month for it, but it'll be Christmas, so I'll be okay because I'll get Christmas gifts. So let's see what we got this month, and then we'll pull a card, and then we'll be done for reels. upset me because I got to paint all those. I got to paint all those ornaments. So I don't want to knock off the portable charger. So, ready? Witch casket for December. It is Money Magic. That's the theme. Just tilt you guys up a little bit. Money Magic is the theme. So we got Money Magic, December 2025. I will eventually get my picture on the back of this, but I need to do it, just take some pictures for them to be able to get on the... Okay, so our manifestation card for the month. I'm just too excited. Okay, multi-use money magic ritual kit, a magical ritual to attract a specific sum of money. Feels like there's a candle or something in there, but I'm not going to look because that will give me a surprise when I do that. Stop falling. Where should I set this stuff? Yeah, this is clean. Okay, here, I like whatever we have here already. We have some nice little bags. So let's look at the pentagram. Witch casket exclusive attraction amulet, a magical charm to attract the desires of its bearer. Take this amulet in hand and imbue it with your intention. Imagine your desires and carry it with you and attract your wishes. Imbue with intention. What I desire is drawn to me. See? Very nice. And then in this one, that looks like crystals, it is Witch Casket Essential Citrine. Citrine is a stone of abundance, manifestation, personal growth, and success. Used in spells for good fortune, abundance, relationships, and happiness. For abundance, good fortune. So I do love citrine because I like to be happy. Oh, it's a little vial of little citrine. That is awesome because I have big chunks of citrine already, so that's cute to have that. And what else? We got a enamel pin, fortune bottle pin, and soy wax pentacle tea light candles. Oh, this slides out. Oh, this is the camera's this way, Lisa. And I can take pictures after. And then Money Attraction Herb Blend, a magical blend of mint, chamomile, and cinnamon bark. Use this magical herb blend in spells and rituals to attract money. Use to dress or circle candles, add to charm bags and spell jars, or use in ritual baths. We've got our scroll for the month. Fast Money Magic. And Witch Casket Money Bowl. Oh, that's nice. That's it's like glass, but like black glass. Witch Casket. And it's got sigils on the side, and it's, there you go. And then, okay, let's see what it says. Money bowls are a powerful way to set your intention and attract money in abundance into your life. Many people choose to have a candle in the center of their money bowl so they can light it and meditate, visualizing a successful outcome. But like everything in a money bowl, this is optional. Then you can add magical herbs, crystals, amulets, affirmations, coins, banknotes, etc. And anything else that resonates with you can also be added. Before adding anything, the item should be charged with intent. Once your bowl is finished and you have sat with it, meditated, and visualized your outcome, you can continue to feed your bowl over the coming days, adding in more items imbued with your intention to make the spell more powerful. Again, this is optional. You can keep the bowl until you feel the bowl has served its purpose. Keep fire safety in mind if using candles. This enchanting bowl can also double as an altar dish or an offering bowl. Isn't that cool how that's written on the box? And what else? What else? Fast Money Incense. Ooh, for use with incense holders and ash catchers only. That's all the Yeah. A bewitching blend of patchouli and jasmine. That's what I'm smelling. Patchouli. In this smoke, my wish set free. Money, it shall come to me. And abundance embroidery kit. So it's witch crafting. Imbue each stitch with magic as you craft this enchanting needlework. Adorned with symbols of abundance and wealth, sew with intent to create a magical charm to draw abundance to your home. I'm not going to open it right now, but I wonder if in the booklet it tells or shows what it looks like. Hang on. No, because it never shows the pictures. It just talks about it. So I don't know what I'm thinking. And one more thing. Oh yeah, where are my cards? Over there, Season of the Witch. Okay, I pulled a card yesterday for Mothering Day or Mothering Night, and then today is the first day of Yule, the 12 days of Yule. So you can shuffle them if you wish, or you don't have to. Yesterday I got Merriment. What is my card for today? I'm just gonna pull one. Okay, anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. How beautiful are those? That one. You guys have seen it before me. Frost. It says, ice cold, melting in time, a frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of the undead. So, let's read the book if you want. Frost. Frosty, frosty. Oh, what's the number on it? 16. $13, $15, $16 frost. Keywords, divination, signs, ice cold, melting in time, a frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of the undead. Winter offers a multitude of ways to practice divination. Puddles, frozen lakes, and icicles are excellent surfaces for scrying and finding answers to your most burning questions. However, frost isn't the only place to look for signs. There are subtle clues everywhere for those who are in tune with the universe. Frost has come to your spread to let you know that the signs you've been looking for are all around you. You are guided to have more awareness and to trust in your ability to read signs. Everyone is capable of being guided by the inner spirit, but you block these capabilities when you doubt little pings of wisdom that occur. If you see a butterfly and believe it to be a sign, then it is. The same goes for colors or words you hear throughout the day. Don't discredit yourself by ignoring things that feel like a confirmation to you. They may seem silly to others, and that's okay. You're an illuminated soul and are guided by a force that transcends a lack of faith. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the 24th for kids' stories, Christmas stories, and then I'll see you guys next Sunday here. Well, not here, but like in the living room or I don't know where, but it'll be way less chaotic and it'll only be a rambling hour. So I'll see you guys, like I said, the 24th or next Sunday. I love you guys. Have a great Christmas and we will see you later. This will be live in a few minutes. It'll be posted in a few minutes so you can watch it back. Or I will have this in, I don't think I'm going to have it done today, but like tomorrow or the next day I'll have it on YouTube as well. Look up Rambling Hour with Lisa on YouTube and you'll see all of my old Rambling Hours from the last years, right from the beginning. All right. Including the other Christmas specials, Christmas stories for the kids, Christmas crafts, all of them are there, right? There's even playlists. I made a playlist with all the Halloween ones together and all the Christmas ones together. Love you guys. See you later. Oh, just grab this and say cheers.